Well, hello everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Sorry, I'm about a minute late. Had one of those fun things where you sit down and your mouse is dead on the computer and have to find that charging cable, and yeah, sorry about that. It's been kind of one of those days. It's a very busy week. Lots to talk about. Apple TV Plus news. We got the pricing. We got the launch date. AT&T says they expect to lose over 1 million subscribers in the third quarter of 2019, and they expect more blackouts. Plus, we have the brand new Amazon Fire TV Cube and more. So leave us comments, send us messages, what you want. I'm going to quickly share this on all the social media places so everybody can find us. So let us know what you think. We'll love to hear from you. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. If you are watching this on repeat, because we do this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can always come join us. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come join us. Leave us a comment. We'll love to hear from you and join the conversation. So I'm just going to put this on Facebook, and then we'll dive into your cord-cutting conversations. So I hope everybody's been enjoying the increase in content. I don't know if you saw the post over the weekend. We did add a new employee to Core Cars News, Tamara. She comes with a great background in journalism, working for broadcast television, radio, and some blogging. So and a journalism degree. So she's been definitely helping us with our coverage and everything. So let me know if you enjoy all the new content. Let me know what you think of all these new videos. Love to hear from you. So wow, a lot of people coming in real quick. The notification must have gone out a little earlier than normal. Usually it takes a few more minutes. Mike, Johnny, Sean, Teresa, movie fan, Alan, Really O'Brien, Gina, Chris, Somi, Reliance, NYC, Combat, Robert, Stephen, John. So many people. I hope you're all having a fantastic. How's my day going? It's been really great. It's been kind of crazy, but it's been a good day. So thank you to everybody who has been here, everybody who's helping out. I appreciate it. So let me make a quick setting change here. Snooze that. Exit that. There we go. So, hello from Michigan, my home state. It's good to have you here. PlayStation View added new channels right now, and with please NBA. Are you saying that PlayStation View added new channels? Did I miss that? What new channels did they add? Or are you saying they should add new channels? Let me see here. I don't see anything on their website. I don't know if I fully understand your question about them adding new channels. Are you saying they should? Let me know. But as far as the NBA TV, there is no update at this moment. They are just saying they're in negotiations and they have to renew the contract with NBA TV this month. Do I see Amazon ever getting into live TV market? Reportedly, Amazon looked at launching a live TV service like a Sling TV, PlayStation View, etc. And then Amazon said, no, that's just not going to be a good idea. So they backed off on that plan, and they decided to do Amazon channels instead, where they would allow you to build an a la carte package by easily managing subscriptions to things like CBS All Access. So it's for now, it's pretty clear that they don't intend to do that. And the short end is, according to rumors, they just weren't getting the pricing they needed to make it happen. It's reportedly the same reason Apple backed off on plans for a live TV streaming service. Apple basically said, no, it wasn't financially feasible for us to go do that, so they changed their mind. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Hey, Luke. Welcome, Evan. Good to have you here. Is Locast expanding? I don't expect Locast to be adding in any additional markets until after they get this lawsuit with ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC settled. All those networks are suing Locast, saying they don't have the right to be doing what they're doing. Locast says they do. This is going to be kind of one of those things where the court has to decide. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens and what they do from there. Reliance says he got Fubo TV, and it's great. I'm glad to hear you like it. What do you like about Fubo TV so much? Will Locast exist in the future? That's a good question. That's really up to a judge. Locast seems to be very confident that they're fully within the rules of the nonprofit structure. ABC, NBC, Fox, etc., seems to be pretty confident that they are not within the exception for nonprofits. So this is going to really come down to the judge to think, does Lowcast properly fall in the exemption for nonprofits, or are they not? We'll have to wait and see. How are your wife remembering 9/11? Well, my wife is in the Army, so always military events happening in this great area. I thought about trying to do something for 9/11 on the site, but the more I looked at different options, the more I couldn't find anything that felt fitting, so I just decided not to. I can vividly remember exactly everywhere I was during 9/11. My wife can. She was in basic training in the Army during 9/11, so definitely can remember it all, but couldn't come up with anything I thought was a fitting, appropriate thing for it. Any news on if ESPN will go dark on AT&T? AT&T is hinting that they are worried that it may go dark on ESPN will go there. Excuse me. Disney's warning that will happen. AT&T in their letter to investors and shareholders today basically said they do believe that would happen. Or at least they believe other blackouts will be happening going forward, even if they strike the Disney deal, because they have more contracts coming up, and the more contracts coming up, and that they said that they are looking into being a hardliner, taking a hard stance to keep costs low from these ones out there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, I decided, Howard, well, if it works for you, it works for you. You know, it's a great thing about cord cutting. If you don't like it, you can always go back. But the great thing about cord cutting is you will save a lot of money. 9 times out of 10. So if you have a question, I see a ton of people here. Leave your questions in the comments down below. Let me know what they are. We're going to do our best to answer as many of them as we can. If I don't answer your question, do me a favor, re-ask them. A lot of people are asking questions, and as I answer one, sometimes another one will pop up. If you are new here, hey, we only need about 200 people to hit 100,000. Hit that subscribe button. It helps us a lot, and hopefully we can help you break free from the high-cost cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Amazon says it looks like FX and National Geographic are staying on Sling TV for now. Yes, according to reports, there is no official contract, but they have agreed to extend the keep basically FX and National Geographic on Sling TV and on Dish as talks continue. See a lot of former military here. It's great to have you here. Howard, you can get around black. If you live in a market, you can get a service like Sling TV, PlayStation View, or etc. to get your local regional sports affiliates to watch your channels. Should Apple purchase Sony's movies and TV division to bolster its streaming? I mean, they could. What would they get for that? I don't know. It seems like a bad time. To me, it seems like a bad time to be buying TV studios. Seems like you'd be selling at the high or buying at the high just as their values are decreasing, if you ask me. TC says he's saving over $400 a year even with having 2 live TV streaming services. Do I think there are too many conglomerates? Well, maybe, but a lot of the conglomerates are being challenged by newcomers. Yeah, Hulu's owned by Disney, but you have Amazon and Netflix and others, and Apple now, really putting the pressure on these traditional media companies. Could FX and National Geographic go dark on AT&T too? They could, but the contracts for National Geographic and FX are separate in timing from the ones for Disney. Because remember, when AT&T made the deal with FX and National Geographic, it was owned by Fox. So we would have to wait until those contract renewals come up, and we don't know exactly when that will be happening. Barry asks, any word on Disney Plus coming to the Fire TV? At this moment, there is no word on Disney Plus coming to the Fire TV. They said that they're still negotiating. We have like 2 months right now until it launches, so there's plenty of time for a deal to be struck right there. William says, ever since AT&T Now Since DirecTV now became AT&T TV, now it's been very stuttery. I have been hearing increased complaints of stuttering with not only AT&T TV now, but AT&T TV. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. AT&T in their letter to investors said that AT&T TV will be a premium streaming experience. From what I'm hearing from people who have it, they're not very impressed. But I still know plenty of people who absolutely love their grandfather DirecTV packages with AT&T TV now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. AT&T Plus does need more content. I kind of agree with you. $4.99 is not a bad price, but when you look at the content compared to all the other services out there, Apple TV Plus really doesn't have a lot of content. That's definitely going to put pressure on them. It's definitely going to make it hard for them to compete with Disney Plus, HBO Max, and more. On the flip side, $4.99 is an aggressive price point. Free year if you buy an Apple product. That's definitely going to put pressure on the others also. How do you feel on a company that wants to charge for a beta release? I mean, it's well within their rights. Yeah. Here's the great thing about cord cutting. You don't have to pay for it. If you don't like what they're doing, you don't like the quality of their service, don't use it. Get something different. Will AT&T TV come with AT&T Sportsnet? At this moment, no. AT&T TV does not include the NFL Network or AT&T Sportsnets. Evan says he's been having problems with the HD Home Run. If you're having problems with the HD Home Run, I would highly encourage you to go and contact HD Home Run for tech support if you haven't already. Michael, thank you so much. And thank you for being a member of our YouTube channel. Thank you for your support. It really does add up. It really does help. When is YouTube TV coming to the Fire TV Stick? All they have said is sometime this year. We don't know anything more beyond sometime this year. I wish I knew more. And as soon as we know more, we will let you know. So let me see here if there's any updates I can find on that. All right. Hulu Live Grid guide coming in anytime soon to the NVIDIA Shield. Hopefully also coming to the Fire TV soon. Went to the Geek Squad. They said an antenna would not work for you. Take everything the Geek Squad says with a grain of salt. Go check out a website like antennaweb.org. Antennaweb.org. Enter in your address there and see what it tells you. If I haven't answered your questions, please re-ask them. I'm doing my best. There's a lot of people here today, so re-ask your question if I didn't answer it. Do you know if Twitch is coming back to Roku TVs? That's a good question. They did. They're ending support for the old grandfathered Twitch app on Roku's, but they're launching it on the Apple TV. So right now in beta, closed beta. Hopefully that they will be adding it soon. To the Roku again. Seems like Amazon has big plans for Twitch, and to do that, they want to bring it to as many streaming players as possible. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Hello, Jess. It's good to have you here. White Wolf, thank you so much for those kind words. I really do appreciate it. Yes, we're very close to getting less than 200 people away from 100,000. Maybe we can do it tonight. Maybe not. Definitely tomorrow. So hit that subscribe button if you're new here. We would really appreciate it. I have a Roku 3 and no volume control. Do the layer models have volume control? Yes. Some of the current models like the Roku Ultra, the Roku Stick, the Roku Stick Plus include the ability on the Roku remote to control the volume of your TV and to turn your TV on and off. Keep that in mind. Howard says, did I see that that Xfinity lost WG in America? I haven't seen that, but yeah, WG in America has definitely been struggling to get carriage deals recently. Even Luke, any idea why YouTube TV will have live when YouTube TV will have live stream of the CW channel in the greater Clean, Texas area. No, the CW has been notoriously a little bit hard on that. The good thing is if you live in the Clean, Texas area, I guarantee you, I know that area, that an antenna will work 90% of the time. The CW is now on the old PBS channel, which is actually broadcast not far from Clean. So that is one of the channels you probably can get with an indoor antenna, but definitely can get with a roof-mounted antenna or an attic antenna. Angel, I did not see your other question, and I just scrolled back a little ways. I don't see your question. Please re-ask your question, and I'll do my best to answer it. When will tvOS 13 be released? Sometime this fall, tvOS 13 is coming out. Evan says he loves Dabble, which is CBS's brand new over-the-air TV network, also streaming for free on their website, which works with Gordon Ramsay, Emerald, Martha Stewart, and more to be like an HGTV/cooking channel content. So check that out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, it's in like 109 markets, so most Americans should be able to get it. What's the best free TV streaming service for Roku? I don't think there's really a best, but here's a few little ones that jump off at the top of my head. Stir, Zumo TV, Pluto TV, the Roku channel, IMDb TV, which is hidden inside one of the rows of the Amazon channel, Vudu, Tubi, Crackle, and I'm missing a whole bunch, but there's a lot of them out there. Apple TV Plus is launching November 1st. Apple Arcade is launching September 19th. Will YouTube TV add new channels soon? Your guess is as good as mine. They have not really announced anything other than the fact that this fall PBS will be coming to YouTube TV in some markets. Kind of one of those things that the local TV station has to participate with. Not necessarily all will launch on day one. Howard, I don't understand your question because you say you need to have blackout-free streaming. Well, YouTube TV, Hulu, PlayStation View all have the same streaming limitations as cable or blackout restrictions. So getting cable won't give you content in a way that PlayStation View, Hulu, etc. won't give it to you. With the only exception of preseason NFL games. Those 3 games beforehand, some markets, but I read that most of those markets that haven't renewed their NFL preseason one will renew it for next year. So that'll kind of take care of the last grandfathered contract there. John, where do you see November 12th YouTube TV for YouTube TV? Let me see here. I don't see where you're seeing November 12th. Do you have to buy an Apple TV device from Apple to qualify for a free year? You can also buy an iPhone, iPad. I don't know if or an iPod would qualify. A Mac will get you a free year also. So there's a lot of options out there to get free options for that. Does NFL Red Zone have a standalone subscription? They do have a mobile one, like through Verizon. Verizon right now is offering an entire year on their mobile phones and tablets, or entire season of NFL Red Zone for $9.99. So there is options like that. But you can get it through like Sling TV, PlayStation View, Fubo, etc. Google, JJ, I don't understand your question. You say Samsung TV, DirecTV Now? Are you asking if it's on there? You're looking for, it's now called AT&T TV app, so you're looking for that. Now that Disney owns Hulu, will NBC and Fox remove their content? Well, remember when Disney bought most of Hulu, they also bought all the content for Fox. So 21st Century Fox is now owned by Disney. So that content's not going anywhere. NBC agreed to keep their content on Hulu for several more years going forward. So we're years away before we see anything leave Hulu. But with this deal, I mean, Disney owns ABC content. Disney owns most of the content that airs on Fox now. So most of that will be staying on Hulu. Hey, Luke, what's the deal with the lack of DVR support for the Air TV app on Apple TV? You know, I don't know. I'll have to look into that and get back to you. All right. So, yes, PlayStation View also includes Red Zone. Why is Sling TV so much better on the Fire TV versus the Apple TV? It stinks. You know, I haven't experienced that. I find Sling TV is fairly consistent on the Apple TV and the Fire TV. I would try maybe uninstalling or reinstalling. Maybe you got a bad install. Howard, WGN is one of the rare occasions. They just haven't been very friendly to streaming. That is one of the rare exceptions. But that doesn't have to do with blackouts. That has to do with the fact that WGN isn't streaming on PlayStation View, for example. Which apps are good to use for tomorrow's Democratic debate? It will be free on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. The ABC app will have it for free on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, mobile devices. And of course, it's on ABC, so you can always use an antenna and more. But YouTube TV and the ABC app, or YouTube, excuse me, just regular YouTube will have it for free, as will the ABC app. All right, and also NYC, if you go to corecardsnews.com and click on the how-to guide, we have a complete guide on how to watch the Democratic debate for free tomorrow. Disney does not own your local Fox channel. Disney does not own FS1. But Disney does own 21st Century Fox now. So 21st Century Fox is owned by Disney. Fox kept some assets into a new Fox Corporation, which are like Fox Sports, Fox News, like Fox News Channel, Fox Business, and the local Fox broadcast channels and affiliate deals. But the content, like The Simpsons and Family Guy, are now owned by Disney, which means Meg and Lisa are both Disney princesses, if you think about it. So, yes, Meg on Family Guy is a Disney princess. I think we can all agree on that now. I last saw WG in America doesn't have any new programming, 90% repeats. Yeah, they are by far the majority repeats now. Who won the prize? John, we emailed the person. I'm hoping that they get back to us so I can post it today. But the person, she has been emailed. Check your email. Luke, can't thank you enough, and still a happy core card now for 12 months. Lenny, thank you so much for your support. And hopefully we can help you get even more of your core cutting experience going forward. HBO Max and HBO Now has you confused? You are not alone. We're going to have to wait until AT&T gives some additional details about the two services and how they will work side by side. Is the YouTube TV still offering a 3-week trial? I don't believe so. I believe that ended last weekend. Hulu did have a little bit of issues today, but by the time I saw it, it was already restored. From my understanding, Hulu is back to normal now. So what would mean that Disney owns Last Man Standing again? Yep, Disney owns Last Man Standing. Disney also owns The Handmaid's Tale and all that kind of stuff now. So Disney owns a little bit of everything now. Howard, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Yes, on an antenna for the debate tomorrow. That's probably always a great option. But again, ABC app, YouTube, just posted a link there. What service provider or website would you recommend that provides the best cord cutting channels? That completely depends on what you want. Sling TV, Hulu, all that kind of stuff, they're all great. I don't think you're going to be very unhappy with any of them if they have the channels you want. What I always tell people to do is sit down and write your top 10 must-have channels and be very selective. These are channels I really need. And then I just put a link in the comments here, which links off to our guide that breaks down all the live TV streaming services. I think you'll be very happy with whatever one you get. Pick the one that you would enjoy. Thanks, Jess, for sharing the link to the debates. I really appreciate that help there. Does Sling TV have a free trial? Yes. I think right now all live TV streaming services pretty much have a free trial. So yes, you can get a free trial of PlayStation Vue, Philo, Hulu, etc. Have they announced NBC Universal streaming services launch date? The last I heard was sometime in the summer of 2020. We don't have an exact date. That last I heard. I like Philo, grandfathered in at $16. That's a pretty good deal. Keep it. Philo's reportedly seeing record growth right now, so wishing them all the best. All right, if I haven't answered your question, please re-ask it. Frank says, talk about the FCC repack and the need to rescan. Should reception improve? Reception shouldn't improve at all. So what happened is quite a few years ago, the FCC said if your TV station's in this range of frequencies, you can sell that back to us or they can sell in the auction and many of them made millions and millions of dollars, and then we'll give you another channel frequency, which means they just change from channel 14 to channel 7 or whatever number it may be. Maybe 33 becomes number 12 or something. But that does mean that you need to rescan. Now, they'll be warning you. A big rescan date was last week. There'll be a couple more coming up here where you may have to rescan. But it shouldn't change reception because it's the same tower location, put out the same amount of power. It's just on a different band. Luke, I was thinking of switching to Hulu TV from YouTube TV, but they don't have AMC. How would I get AMC? Right now, they don't have the AMC, so you'd have to pick a service with AMC, which means maybe sticking with YouTube TV. Will Amazon Video be losing Star Wars movies due to licensing? I would the ones you buy on Amazon, I don't think are going anywhere. I don't think Disney intends to stop selling movie rentals and movie sales, but ones that may appear like on Amazon Prime, etc., that may be coming to an end. All right, Luke, since you're from Michigan, did you all hear about former Michigan and Cleveland sport? No, I didn't. Frank McLeod, I did not hear that he passed away. I've had a very busy day. My sympathies to his family. Thank you, Superdell. Philo has AMC. If you want to also get Philo, you can get Hulu Live TV and Philo, but that's not necessarily saving you any money. Where do you see Fubo TV in the future? I don't know. I think Fubo TV is doing some fun things. Of course, no ESPN is a holdback, but overall, they're being really aggressive. So it'll be interesting to see what they do and where they go. I don't do. All right. If I haven't answered your question, re-ask it because I didn't see it. And real quick, while I read over these questions when they come in, I'm going to play a quick 15, 30-second ad. Hang in there. It really does help us because it lets YouTube monetize us so I can pay people like Jess. So hang in there. Let me hit play ad real quick. For everybody that's here, don't forget that we have our buyer's guide down in the show notes right there. Our beginner's guide, to cord cutting. So check out the beginner's guide to cord cutting down below if you're interested in learning more about cord cutting. If you're new here, check that out. Did you notice that the Fire TV guide stopped putting the free Pluto TV channels in the guide mix? No, but I'll definitely check into that. See if it's a glitch or if it's something they change. 2 weeks in a row that Longhorn football is OTA on ABC. Yes, I believe they are this week, and I think the Longhorn Network is on many streaming services too, which was the question I was going to answer until I read the full question. NBC already has an app. It has commercials. Yes, NBC is an app, but they are, which like ABC and all of them do, but they're working on launching a subscription streaming service, much like Disney Plus. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. Thank you, Tony. I really do appreciate it. And if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're so close, about 180 people away from 100,000 people. Something new, Chromecast showing ads on Abinett screen promoting YouTube Kids. That is new. I'll check that out. And thanks for that tip. I'll definitely look into that. Jess, can you make a note about that Chromecast ads on the screensaver? All right. How is PlayStation Vue has the highest customer satisfaction but lags in subscribers? I think a lot of that comes down to poor marketing on Sony's part, and there have been negative things they do. I'm always a little suspect of these studies that say I have the best customer satisfaction or the best this or that. It's relatively subjective. How was the Apple presentation? We learned that Apple Arcade comes out next week. Apple TV Plus November 1st for $4.99. I have YouTube TV. I use it for locals and other channels it has. Any option to get Paramount. You could get Philo. Philo has the Paramount Network. Or look in something like PlayStation Vue or Hulu, etc. to see if they have everything you want, your locals plus Paramount. PlayStation Vue does not. Hulu, I believe, will. All right. Keep those questions coming. I have been following Core Car News for a while and enjoy the information. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right. Sling TV has Paramount, but they probably don't have the locals where you live, unfortunately. All right. AT&T now has Paramount. That's very true. Yes, forgot about AT&T TV now having Paramount. Are you planning to get an Apple phone? I probably won't get it. I really like my Pixel, so I'm probably going to stick with an Apple phone freeness, I guess I'll call it. Also, thanks for your news. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Martin. I really appreciate your support. PlayStation Vue seems to have an awkward menu. PlayStation Vue is not perfect. It's a pretty good service with a very loyal cast, but according to Roku, it's only the 6th most popular streaming service behind Philo, which I think surprised a lot of people to see Philo was more popular than PlayStation Vue, according to Roku. All right. All right, thanks, Bill. Citro says he recommends getting an Apple TV. You know, really, I don't think you're going wrong no matter which way you go. Nowadays, it used to be there was definitely a time where you would say, hey, Roku has this, but Fire TV doesn't. Fire TV has this, but not Apple, etc. You could go on and have a positive for each one out there and have a negative. So let me know. But nowadays, they are all pretty much equal. I think they all have most of the major apps, and they all have most of the major features that people want. So check that out. Luke, have you heard any news about when YouTube TV is coming to the Fire TV? We have not. They have not said anything. So quick question to everybody, other than saying same thing we've heard all year, it's sometime this year. Is a la carte TV dead with the news of the Maine lawsuit? No. So Maine has posted a law that would force a la carte TV to be available to subscribers in Maine. Of course, Comcast on behalf of NBC, Disney on behalf of ABC, and Fox, CBS, I believe also, has sued to block that law. Nothing has happened at this moment. We'll have to wait and see. But I'd love to know, today AT&T warned of more blackouts, and they predict that in the third quarter of 2019, they will lose over 1 million TV subscribers. So I'd love to know what you think of that. What are your thoughts on AT&T losing 1 million subscribers? So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. All right. Have I checked out the new Sci-Fi channel on Pluto TV? I haven't, but the lineup I saw looked pretty good. Do you have any services that have unlimited DVR as far as time recordings? YouTube TV allows you to record all you want and keep it for 9 months. PlayStation View allows you to record all you want but keep it for like a month. There's a little bit of everything. Even cable TV doesn't allow unlimited time recordings. Thank you, David. I really do appreciate it. Philo does have kind of an unlimited DVR. There are some limitations. I do agree with you, NYC. AT&T's naming structure for their services is extremely confusing. Extremely confusing. So hopefully they can clean that up a little bit and help us better understand what they're doing over there. I'm one of the subscribers of AT&T, and I don't think they care. I think they care. I just think they have a particular plan right now. Verizon Files customers, Verizon Files has custom TVs. Yeah, many packages, many of them do, but not in a true a la carte sense where you could just have one channel if you just wanted one channel. Why don't we talk about Cody? We do, but we don't promote piracy. We focus on legal options. Now, we're all adults here. If you're going to do piracy, go ahead and do piracy. I'm not going to stop you. Just don't complain to me if there's any legal repercussions. That's my one thing. So, but, as with all things, we're all adults. We're all going to make our own decisions in life. All right. I like the way Philo has options to start from the beginning on all shows. An increasing number of services are doing that. It's a pretty cool feature. If you come in 10 minutes late, you can automatically jump back and start at the beginning of a show. I love that feature. I'm disappointed in my Fire TV stick purchase. I'm shocked to hear you're disappointed in it. I hear most people really enjoy their Fire TV. Is Cody all piracy? No, but the add-ons that are the most popular one people like are piracy. I've never had a pay TV subscription, always been a cord cutter. Yeah, I've always been like a phone cutter. I've never had a technical home phone. So I guess to each their own, I heard Cody just got shut down. No, Cody has not been shut down. Cody's a perfectly legitimate thing. Some of the add-ons for Cody have been shut down. There's been a lot of lawsuits targeting pirate add-ons and more, pirate streaming. For a long time they argued, well, it's streaming, so it's legal, and that so far has not held up in court. Can you get Disney Plus as a standalone app? Yes, you can get Disney Plus as a standalone app. So keep that in mind. It's $6.99 a month, or you can prepay for a year and get a discount on Disney Plus also. Rick, we talk about Plex all the time. Go to corecarsnews.com, type in Plex. You'll find all kinds of news about features and changes they're doing. What do you think about Visible Wireless? I think it's a great option. It's from Verizon, prepaid, and they're doing some cool things like not having the speed cap that most prepaid services have. If AT&T loses ESPN, how many subscribers do you think they'll drop? Probably a lot. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but depends on how long the blackout's for. Is Disney Plus ad-free? Yes, Disney Plus is ad-free. Hey, Jess, I'm not sure if you're still there, but could you grab the post with everything we know about Disney Plus and share it in the comments? All right, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We're almost to 100,000. Really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, helps us a lot. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost cable TV and still watch what you want to watch. I had Magic Jack Plus and it was awesome. Bought a 4 wireless AT&T phone for it. Yeah, I've had Magic Jack. We're currently using the Ooma office system in our office. I like their business setup over there for multiple lines and more. Highly recommend using those kind of services like Ooma and Magic Jack and the OB whatever, the Google Home one. There's many of them out there that's excellent options. I'll wait to subscribe to Disney Plus until the season of Mandalorian ends. Yeah, so Disney will be releasing their shows weekly instead of all at once. So instead of like a Netflix like binge, it's going to do more of a Hulu type one. Thanks, Jess. Jess just shared a link to the Everything We Know About Disney Plus post. It's got all the information about it, answering most of the most common questions out there, and some additional details you may not have even thought about asking. Plex is great. You know, I use Plex in the house. Quite some time ago, we took all of our old family videos that were VHS, digitalized them. I put them on a Plex server so people all over could stream them so that they can watch our old family videos no matter where you are. Oh, and encourage that if you have old home videos, think about digitalizing them so you don't ever experience any quality loss and more. So keep that in mind. Is the Big Ten Plus the same as the Big Ten Network? No. So Big Ten Plus is the Big Ten Network subscription service. It gives additional content that doesn't air on the Big Ten Network. To get the Big Ten Network, you need something like PlayStation Vue, Hulu, AT&T TV Now, YouTube TV, etc. Keep that in mind. But BTN Plus, jumping back as I read comments, BTN Plus will give you content that does not air on the Big Ten Network. So if you're looking for additional content like volleyball matches, etc., you'll find that in the BTN Plus service. Any more new streaming services coming out? Yeah, I'm sure there's tons. It seems like almost every week we hear about something launching. Is Apple TV Plus releasing every episode at once or using the drop method? We don't know yet. I believe it's all at once, but I don't believe they've officially said one way or the other. Sling TV doesn't have the Big Ten Network, no. Will there ever be a new weather streaming service? There is like Weather Nation, AccuWeather. There's quite a few out there. Check it out. So if you want something to replace the Weather Channel, you can get Weather Channel for $5.99 with Friendly, or you can get something for free like AccuWeather or Weather Nation. Amazon does have YouTube, you are correct, but they do not have YouTube TV. They say an official YouTube TV app will be coming later this year. Luke, if it wasn't for you and your YouTube channel, I would never have made the leap to cord cutting. Thank you. That really means a lot. Hopefully, Jess and I have helped you save some money. How do I get Spectrum Essentials? You have to call and you have to hope you qualify. So Spectrum Essentials is their $15 a month streaming service. That's a lot like Philo, but it's not exactly Philo. So hopefully they put it all together and they come up with a to make it more widely available. Because at the moment, you can't just go on a website and sign up for it. And only certain people qualify. You can't downgrade to it if you're a TV customer. You can't just drop down to the Essentials plan. So yeah, it is what it is. Why is the Weather Channel so demanding? Well, the Weather Channel's been sold a lot recently. They have new owners and they just came to the new Friendly service. So hopefully that means the Weather Channel will be coming to more services soon. I know we can install a web browser on the Fire TV stick or Fire TV. Wonder why Roku hasn't done that. There's a lot of issues there with that. Amazon put a web browser on theirs just to have it to offer YouTube when Google pulled YouTube from their thing. But it's not always the greatest experience, so many apps have tried to, or many streaming players have tried to stay away from it. Excuse me. Allergy season. It's the fall, and it seems like this week my allergies have just completely hit me. Can I get a DVR with AT&T's Watch TV service? No, they do not offer a DVR. There are programs that claim they'll DVR for you, but that technically is against the terms of service of the of AT&T Watch TV. Any news on Locast? No, nothing new on Locast. Probably won't be hearing anything new for a while. What's the best internet speed down for streaming plus iPads? I would recommend at least 20-25 down. And if you can, get a bit faster. Now, my recommendations always start low. You can always go up. If you agree to pay for the most expensive internet, it's hard to convince them to downgrade you to a cheaper package later. So be careful of anybody who, or when they try to talk you into the most expensive one out there. Any news on the TiVo Edge? I believe it's coming soon. There's been a lot of reports. That'sNotFunny.com has had great coverage of that. With Roku come out with a soundbar and subwoofer, do you think they'll come out with a DVR? Probably not. Roku's been pretty clear they wouldn't. Remember, the Anthony Wood, the owner of Roku, is also the guy who invented the DVR. So keep that in mind. So, but he kind of, whenever I've asked about it, they've always said, you know, Anthony's already done that. We're looking at doing new things. Here's the rule with streaming. For each HD stream of Netflix, you need 5 down. So keep that in mind. I recommend 20-25 down. And when I've talked to people at major streaming services, asked them what they recommend in speed, they say starting at 20-25 down is what they recommend. And everybody kind of says the same thing. Once you reach 100 down, you're not necessarily going to see a great return on your streaming investment with that. I'm trying out cord cutting with YouTube TV, trying to get my 88-year-old grandfather-in-law on Roku to understand it. Any tips? Just take his time, go slowly, keep cable, buy him a Roku, let them play around with it. Some people will grit it, some people won't. Unfortunately, you can't force people to do something they don't want to do. He may have signed a non-compete, Bruce. I have thought about that before because he did sell, I think it was Replay or whatever. So, very possible. The Flintstones are coming to MeTV on September 20th. It's about 6 p.m. All right, get your questions in. We got a few more minutes to answer questions, but a huge thank you to everybody for your support. Great show showing today. A lot of people watching. Really appreciate your support here. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. We post YouTube videos every day. And if this is your first Q&A, check back every Wednesday about 8 p.m. Eastern. We go for an hour-ish answering your core cutting related questions. Will you do a how-to on setting up a network attached storage device? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Was looking for the old Honeymooners TV show. Is there a way to find it besides DVDs? Not off the top of my head, unfortunately. Anybody know where the Honeymooners are streaming online? I'm assuming you can buy season passes, but is it on any like free streaming services or maybe a paid one? Let me know. Will core cutting kill news and sports? No, I don't think. I think news and sports are the two things that are most likely to live through core cutting. Streaming junkie, have a great night. Take care. When will 4K become broadcast over the air? Sinclair says by the end of this year they hope to have some markets with 3.0, ATSC 3.0 over the air TV, which means 4K. All right, people are saying the Honeymooners are streaming with Amazon Prime. I haven't confirmed that, but that's what people are saying in the chat. Back when you started core cutting, do you think it would grow into this? I thought core cutting would definitely grow. I had complete faith that core cutting was kind of where I think a lot of people would go. Did I ever think Core Cars News would have millions of readers and like almost 100,000 YouTube subscribers? No, never in my wildest dreams. I never thought we would have 4 full-time employees working at Core Cars News. Never thought that. Unbelievable, changes everything. So really appreciate your support. None of this would be possible with everybody here. So thank you. Mule, I see your comment too. Thank you so much to everybody who has hit the subscribe button. We're setting records. So far today, what we got? Over 563 new subscribers today alone. So thank you to everybody who subscribed. If you're new here today, thousands of people in the last week. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks for the Fire TV Stick promo code. Yeah, don't forget Fire TV Stick, half off basically. You have to use a promo code. Go to corecarsnews.com, scroll down. One of the stories on the homepage will be a link to that. Hey, Luke, I was trying to look for MacGyver classics on YouTube TV. I was hoping MeTV and its sub-channel will come to YouTube TV. I hope it does, but nothing so far. I will look to see if it's available over there where you live with an antenna. Can the Android Hulu app cast to the Fire TV Stick? I don't know. I haven't tried. I'll look into that. Do you think HBO Max will cut their price? I think there's definitely pressure on them that they need to be aggressive in pricing. All right, everybody. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you to so much everybody who's here. I'm going to play a quick ad for like 15 seconds because it really does help us cover the cost of running this. So real quick, hang in here with me as I do a quick ad. For everybody else who is here, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Sorry, I was reading and talking and it completely failed me. But for everybody who's asking about the coffee mugs, we don't sell them through Teespring. But we do sell them on our website. Let me get a link. I just realized that link isn't in the show notes right now. Let me see here. I believe this is the currently good link. You can use that link right there. If you click on that link that I just put in the comments, you can buy a Core Cars News coffee mug like this, $10.99 plus shipping. All right, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow at noon Eastern. Jess and I will be doing a live podcast. And we will be back all week with our Core Cutting Today daily shows and more. So I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I hope you all take care, be safe, and I will see you tomorrow and next week for the next Core Cutting Q&A video. So take care, everybody. Thanks for your support. I appreciate it.